You are not an expert, and neither am I, especially in complicated things like the social, sexual, psychological, and sorrowful thing that's happening in Minneapolis. It's so tempting to project out this is what should have done, this is what the problem was, this is what led to that, or this is what the solution is, or this is what we ought to be doing because of it. There are some experts out there, but that's not most of us. Most of us need to be more careful, honestly. But we want to do something. We want to say something, right? And I know about the need to be more careful because I've been the one so much who projected things out there and it totally backfires. It doesn't help anybody and no one's mind is changed by that. In these situations, I think of St. John the Baptist, whose martyrdom is today, his heavenly birthday, when he suffers for speaking the truth. But the way that he does it always just catches so much of my attention because John the Baptist, he boldly says many things. That's why he's arrested. But nothing about the way he says it is a cringy, like, oh no, like he always says exactly what needs to be said, but no more. He doesn't make it about himself. He does so in absolute humility. He knows that he must decrease so that Christ can increase. And even though he has to speak on difficult things, which we often do speak on difficult things, right? There's the trope about, preach the gospel, if necessary, use words. Using words is almost always necessary. But the way John the Baptist does it just is so different from the way most of us engage with that. Again, I've been so guilty in the past, I'm trying to be different now. John the Baptist speaks the truth with gentleness and charity. Yes, whatever consequences may come, but he's not trying to show up and make himself a martyr. He becomes one, but he's not trying to make himself a martyr. And I think John the Baptist should be so much more of a model for us. We should refer to him. How about this? If ever you want to say something that's difficult in a difficult situation or a sticky church thing, especially like a moral, social, sexual thing, think about how John the Baptist would handle it. Think about how he would approach it. And then if you absolutely still need to speak about it, okay, do so. Things do need to be spoken sometimes. But most of the flavor of our public dialogue, religious dialogue about when bad things happen, is broken and so not helpful and drives people away from the gospel. Let's be like John the Baptist. Maybe we do suffer martyrdom in a way for it. Probably not like him, but maybe we do have some suffering for speaking the truth. But we should make sure we speak that truth the way John the Baptist did. With honesty, but so much humility and compassion and virtue and love for Christ. That's why John the Baptist's bold preaching worked the way it did. It had a different tone than when we usually speak. Because he did it in humility and for love of Christ and the authentic truth of faith. God bless. St. John the Baptist, pray for us.